So NLE The Great, formerly known as NLE Choppa, just released another song, alright, and apparently it's called Media Day Freestyle. It's over the legendary Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm beat. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this is incredibly unnecessary. Like, what are you actually doing? He's saying that he's gonna put a halo on the top demon and threatens to unalive multiple people. And now, I guess since YoungBoy hasn't said anything yet, he's clearly taking a Kendrick route, and I don't think this is gonna go as planned. Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We back again with another one. Also, make sure you're hitting that hype button. The hype button helps the channel in a big way. So if you have hype points, please hit that hype button. But listen, man, NLE The Great, formerly known as NLE Choppa, just dropped Media Day Freestyle over Mobb Deep's Quiet Storm beat. Listen, man, I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know. What did Charleston White say?
You better leave these little criminals alone. The tour is almost over.
Yeah, and I don't even follow Charleston White. I don't support nothing Charleston does, but he was right. NBA YoungBoy's tour is soon ending, champ. Just so you know that, all right. Lil Tim, who is NBA YoungBoy's top shotter, all right, said that hey, people will definitely meet their maker if they play with this money or try to do any harm to YoungBoy's tour. And I'm not gonna lie, you trying to paint NBA YoungBoy in a certain light, whether it's true or not, is definitely gonna cost you dearly. I'm not gonna lie. We must remember that there are crash outs all around YoungBoy. Okay, now I'm not saying that there ain't no crash outs around NLE or what have you, but if there are, this might turn into a very nasty war. I'm just saying. Now, people are not really in belief of anything that NLE is talking about because they're not taking him serious. I mean, bro, you were up here pretending to be Tupac. We cannot take you serious. You was just on Playgirl magazine. We're really not trying to take you serious. You was just pandering to a certain community right before all this happened. You went from this slut me out stuff to this, chimp. This came out of left field. You were once spiritual, then you turned into a so-called, I guess you could say, next symbol, right? And now here you are trying to thug it out on us, chimp. You were trying to bring thug life back. You won't be the first and probably will not be the last, but this aim for relevancy isn't the best idea in my opinion. If you heard this freestyle at all, I'm pretty sure you have the same sentiments that I do, but then some of y'all do go crazy for people who seemingly appear lyrical, but honestly this was horrific. Like, he didn't belong on this beat. He had no business on this beat, and I felt the same way about KO. He just don't belong on that beat. Like, bro, you shouldn't be rapping on those beats. Those beats are not for you. You need those hard Memphis beats. That's what you succeed on, champ, not these beats, these classic beats, these classic samples are not for you, champ. Whatever you doing ain't working, alright? Now, does he have some bars here and there? Yeah, they're okay, but they're not crazy. You haven't said anything insane yet. You haven't blown anyone's mind, champ. Now, I guess it'd be different if you was actually doing stuff on the record that was actually brilliant. That would blow people's minds. That would have everyone in awe, but you don't. The only thing you said is that, hey, YoungBoy, you're poison to the youth, this, that, and the third, you're a terrible dad, etc., whatever. Cool. Those things are definitely true, but just remember, you are in a war that you cannot win, champ. Now look, all of the elder people might be with you, champ. All of the older folks who don't like YoungBoy, who think YoungBoy is toxic and destruction to the youth, they'll agree with you. They'll rock with you. But you don't have the children. The children don't care about you, champ. Alright, by the way, yeah, the kids don't care. The kids are with YB, and YB's army is very immaculate, champ, by the way, okay? And I'm just saying, I don't listen to either artist like that. Like, I'm not really listening to YoungBoy like that, even though his older stuff is pretty solid. I'm not listening to YoungBoy, and I'm definitely not listening to NLE at all, because whatever you got going on just sonically is not there. I'm just gonna be honest about the situation. Like, NLE The Great just been doing way too much, bro. Like, this isn't even necessary, bro. Like, what are you even talking about, bro? And I heard you say a bar in there talking about, I bet you get mad when your father wish his son was me. Like, why would you want to trade places with that person? So they dad, like, why would the dad want his kid to be you? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're not someone that they would want their kids to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you said that your dad is mad that his son ain't me. Like, first of all, champ, you on player. I don't think his dad wants his son to be you. Okay? Just saying. I'm just being honest here. Like, what are you talking about, champ? Like, at some point, this needs to stop. But it's gonna stop though, champ. But not by your court. You've already done enough. You put a billboard in North Baton Rouge, which is supposed to be the hood of NBA YoungBoy, which is already, going in the wrong direction. You are trying to prove that you're a savage, but then the real savages are gonna come through and show you different. Okay? The real crash outs are coming, champ. We don't believe you're a crash out. We just believe you a clout chaser and you do weird things sometimes. Just being honest. If you haven't heard the Media Day freestyle, don't bother listening to it. Don't waste your time. It's like 2 minutes plus. Don't waste your time. Like, he's just trying to be Kendrick, man. He's trying to Kendrick NBA. Like, if NBA is Drake. Like, respectfully, Drake is the biggest artist, like, in hip-hop, like, currently, like, next to Kanye. But at the same time, like, NBA is just got it right now. Like, Ye and Drake ain't doing too much. People ain't super duper looking for Drake or Kanye. They're looking for YoungBoy. YoungBoy's hot right now. It's doing amazing. You, champ, you can't do this to YoungBoy when he's on top. Cause even when Kendrick came for Drake wasn't really on top. You dig what I'm saying? And I guess that beef happened over the phone or what have you. This didn't happen over the phone. You just took it upon yourself to say, hey, guess what, champ? I'm dissing NBA YoungBoy today, and I'm gonna pretend that I'm Tupac when I do it. Well, we already have someone that's inspired by Pac that's already dissed someone, and his name's Kendrick Lamar. Okay, but he didn't try to necessarily be Pac, quote unquote. But I'm sure he reminded people of Tupac. That's why they gravitate so much to him. But he told Rolling Stone yesterday that he had a vision about this KO this. It was just a vision he had and he decided to go with it. Listen, I don't know what type of visions you have, but you have failed visions, champ. Your visions aren't the best. Let me just tell you, your visions aren't that great, by the way. And all of the, modern hip-hop haters will definitely rally around NLE The Great, formerly known as NLE Choppa. They'll rally around him all the way because they're in full agreement with what he's saying. But we gotta be realistic. His raps ain't hitting. Alright, it ain't hitting for nothing. What are we talking about here? How many of these Sean T workout videos do we need from NLE The Great? How many do we need, champs? Just tell me, count them up. How many do we need? What is this random battle you're trying to spark? Because YB ain't dissing you back at all. Alright, I get it. You did some numbers, that's cool. YB ain't doing nothing. The thing he don't realize is, or most people don't realize is, whatever get back comes from this ain't gonna be coming from YB, but it's definitely gonna be coming from the people that's around YB, his crash outs, alright? Hey, maybe a fan might try to prove a point and do it. Like I said, people worship YB. Ain't nothing that they won't do for YB. Let's just be honest. Hey, they be letting YB curse them out and everything. Listen, YB can disrespect them, spit on them, and they're not gonna do nothing about it. They're just gonna listen to his every word and comply. By the way, so yeah, people will be proud slaves to YB. So if YB says go, they will. The green light is on you, champ. It's on you. I had some people mad at me about the last video I did when I was talking about that whole billboard that he put in North Baton Rouge, and he was saying, oh, I can tell you're a YoungBoy fan. Champ, I can't tell you 5 YoungBoy songs off the top of my head. I'm just being honest about what's going on, champ. What is NLE gonna do? Okay, he's a Grape Street Crip, amazing, but you're also a Grape Street Crip that did a Playgirl issue. Yeah, you're also doing other weird things. You was just on a spiritual path promoting positivity, and then all of a sudden you're back gangster again. It doesn't make sense, champ. We don't get it. Like, you're like the Nick Cannon of this thing. You trying to do everything at one time, champ. You need to pick a side. You can't be one way one month and the next way the other month. I mean, bro, you just had a head full of hair. We don't really trust folks who are trying to be bold at your age, champ. What are you trying to do here? Okay, you're trying to be Tupac, but why? Why do you think this is gonna work, champ? Let me be the first one to tell you it's not gonna work. Look, man, I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this madness in the comment section, man. Hit that like, share the video. I wanna know what y'all think though. Also, make sure you're hitting that hype button because hype points matter and it's gonna help your channel in a big way. Also, make sure you subscribe to the second page called Big Gotham. It's a fire channel. It has nearly 1,000 subs, as well as the main Discord known as Big Gotham. Make sure you join, okay, with nearly 1,000 users as well, and the mayor's Twitter called Showface News. Well, the Twitter community, that is. Alright, join up. Links will be in the pinned comment section, okay? And last but not least, are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor F. Eric Adams, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. Is Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like, share the video. I'm out of here, gang. Salute.